Once upon a time, there was a father and a mother, and they both had a beautiful daughter named Agar. Agar had two friends, Lucy and Mary.
Let's see if we can reach the end first. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Mommy, these are my friends. They come to do assignments.
Hi, Auntie. My name is Lucy.
I'm Mary.
Hi, welcome. Mommy, go upstairs first. Did you read the assignment question?
Oh yeah. What is it talking about?
We need to identify the problem, explain the factor, and find a solution.
Oh, so how are you going to do it? How about we separate the question into different points, then we do our respective points. Hey, that's tough. Don't even understand what it's talking about.
Me too.
Girls, hey, you see what I found? Apples can increase our intelligence level.
Oh.
Let's have apples.
Okay. Mommy, you got apples or not?
Yeah, I got. How many you need? Okay. Here you go.
Thank you.
Eh? What, my daughter needs apples? I thought she don't like apples.
Apples, so it can help us.
Thank you. Apples. Let's play the song.
If you want to play, lower the voice, don't disturb us.
Don't want lah. Let's listen together.
I have a pen. I have an apple. Apple pen.
What does it mean?
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey girl, why you so late haven't sleep? It's already 5:30 already. What are you doing there?
Midterm test tomorrow.
Midterm test? You tell me you got midterm test now? I tell you to study earlier, don't last minute. Just now still play with your friend ah. You thought I don't know ah.
We are doing assignment, we weren't playing.
Don't lie to me. I saw it with my own eyes ah.
I didn't, you don't even listen to me.
No, I see with my
No,
own
I
eyes.
can't
You don't
concentrate.
always don't listen to me.
This lamp is very cheap. Only 8 ringgit. Can buy. Good deal. Hey dear, don't feel that our girl is getting weirder and weirder? Really? I don't feel anything strange. Are you imagining
No, really, she's hanging out with weird friends. They disturb her study and making her lose focus.
Yeah, making new friends is fine. Even someone like our Aga also need friends. We can't expect her to study and study and study like a crazy person, right?
But this friend are terrible influence to Aga. You know last time I went to the shopping mall, they not only but they didn't even say sorry to me, you know.
I'm pretty sure it's their fault and not your fault. It's your clumsy hand.
Should be their fault lah. But they didn't even say sorry to me. Okay, just ignore about this. How about last time I told you that our girl play PPAP song in the room and she studied until really late?
Yeah, cut Aga some slack. She and her friends could just be distressing themselves during the assignment.
But our girl is still young. She don't know the word yet. She don't know how to differentiate good and bad friends.
I think you and Aga should talk first before you and your inner imagination gets worse.
You think I imagine it again? I tell you I did not. Just you don't trust me.
Yeah, I trust you. But don't make such a small issue a problem that can ruin you and Aga's relationship.
Small issue. It's pointless to talking to you. What's your cup? Maybe I should listen to dear. Have a talk with girl.
Ma, what are you doing here? Are you spying on me?
No.
No need to explain. I heard what you said, Daddy.
No. I mean, I just want to say.
You every time also won't trust me. Even if I say you also won't trust me. So what's the point? I want to study now.
No. I just want.
Hold on to me, 'cause I'm a little unsteady. A little unsteady.
Girl啊，宝贝在这啊。Girl啊，don't treat your mother like that lah. After all, she's your mother.
She every time also don't trust me. She said I'm not serious. I don't study, but I do.
Papa no. But then, you have to also understand mommy ma. Papa will find one day, all of us, 3 of us, go out, then we discuss about it together, okay? I know both of you have been arguing with each other, but I think before we eat, both of you should talk with each other first.
Actually, that day, mommy ran into a conference before, and mommy have a bad first impression of that. Mommy, you just worry that you get into like that.
You are just too big that lecture put us together.
But the day when they come to our house, when I entered your room, I saw you holding an apple and a pen. Recording PPAP or chatting with your friends? Can you tell me what is going on?
Doing any recordings, we are just eating apples and holding down pens for doing assignment. Definitely not for PPAP.
But why you study until find something so late? Mommy, you just worry about your health.
I just woke up to study.
Sorry, girl. Mommy should clarify with you earlier instead of concluding and misunderstanding by myself. Sorry.
Sorry, mommy. I didn't understand you on purpose that day. I'm just a little stressed out for my midterm. Sorry, mommy.
Waking up to kiss you and nobody's there. The smell of your perfume still stays.
One day, Mommy decided to head home after shopping. At the same time, 2 teenagers, Lucy and Mary, decided to race into a mall. While racing, they almost knocked over Mommy. As Mommy was shocked, she dropped her shopping bags on the floor. She then had a bad impression towards them. Few days later, Aga brought her 2 group mates, Lucy and Mary, home. Although Mommy was unhappy, she had no choice but to welcome them. Agir then brought them to her room to discuss about their assignment. While doing assignment, Mary found out that apples can actually increase their intelligence level. So, Agir went downstairs and asked Mommy for apples. While having their apples together, Lucy decided to play the PPAP song to distress. Coincidentally, Mommy came out and saw Agir holding an apple with a pen and thought she was playing and was unserious. Agir's friends then went back in the evening. In the early morning, Mommy saw that Agir's bedroom's light was still on, so she went to have a check and found out that she was not sleeping, but instead she was burning the midnight oil for midterm. Mommy immediately scolded Agir for studying the whole night and for not being serious when they were doing their assignment in the afternoon. Later, Mommy complained about Agir to Daddy after dinner. Daddy tried to advise her, but she did not want to listen. However, they did not realize that Agir was actually listening to their conversation. Agir then had a very serious argument with Mommy. Mommy felt very sad and Daddy comforted her. He then suggested that both of them have a talk with each other. 2 days later, they went out for lunch together. Then, Mommy and Agir had a talk with each other to discuss and solve their misunderstanding. In the end, they hugged and apologized to each other.
The first problem in the video was shown by Mommy's perception error, which was pinning to the inaccurate first impression. Pinning to inaccurate first impression is defined as hanging onto an initial opinion about a person upon meeting them, even though later there exists information that contradicts this opinion. The first opinion is affected by circumstances a person is experiencing. In the video, Lucy and Mary raced into the shopping mall and nearly knocked over Mommy. Mommy then had a bad impression that both of them were rude as they did not apologize. Although Lucy and Mary were friendly and greeted Mommy when they came over to Agir's house, she clung onto her inaccurate first impression of Lucy and Mary were rude. This resulted in Mommy misunderstanding Lucy and Mary as bad influence to Agir. Next problem is illustrated by the attribution of Mommy's self-serving bias towards Agir's assignment groupmates Lucy and Mary. Self-serving bias is a perception error whereby we tend to judge ourselves more charitably than we judge others, in which the outcome is always favorable in our situation. In the video, Mommy was seen complaining to Daddy that Agir's friends Lucy and Mary had knocked over her at a shopping mall and caused her to drop her shopping bags. However, it was actually her own fault as she was playing with her mobile phone while walking, and hence she did not pay attention to her surroundings. Due to her self-serving bias attribute, although Daddy indicated that she could have dropped them due to her clumsy hands, she insisted that it was not her fault and averted the blame to Lucy and Mary. Thus, this resulted in Mommy's having a distorted perception of Agir's friends, which is that they have no manners.
The third perception error in this video was shown by Mommy, who organizes her stimuli and perception through closure. Closure is defined as the tendency to fill in missing information to complete an otherwise incomplete figure or statement. In the video, Mommy was doubtful when Agir, who usually dislikes apples, suddenly asked her for apples. When Mommy wanted to enter Agir's room, she saw the girls facing their laptop and holding apples and pens in their hands. As they were playing the famous PPAP song in the background, Mommy filled the information that the girls were not doing their assignment seriously, but instead, they were recording PPAP and playing inside the room. This situation happened because Mommy used her own assumption to explain the scene that she saw instead of clarifying the situation with her daughter. This resulted in Mommy having a misperception on her daughter, which is that she did not do her assignment seriously but was playing with her friends. As a consequence, Mommy started to feel that her daughter was influenced by bad friends.
The last problem is shown by Mommy, which is that she lacked empathy towards her daughter Agir. Lack of empathy is defined as the inability to understand the other party's point of view. In the video, Mommy thought that Agir studied the whole night for her midterm exam. However, instead of putting herself in Agir's shoes,
She scolded her for studying at the last minute as she reckoned that Aga and her friends were fooling around while they were doing their assignment the day before. As a result, Mummy lack of empathy has caused a deeper misunderstanding between her and Aga.
These problems have been resolved through perception checking. Perception checking is a process of describing, interpreting, and verifying that helps us to understand other person and his or her message more accurately. It involves 3 steps. Firstly, we need to describe the observed behavior of the other person. In the video, Mummy described Aga's behavior during the day Aga and her friends were doing their assignments. She explained that she saw them holding apples and pens. Secondly, we need to suggest at least 2 plausible interpretations of the other party's behavior. Mummy suggested 2 interpretations by asking, were you recording PPAP or were you chatting with your friends? Lastly, we need to seek clarification by asking him or her to explain the reason for his or her behavior. Mummy sought clarification by asking Aga, can you tell me what is going on?
Crawling around, searching for higher ground. Can't seem